Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I'm doing a reading for the collective today for all signs, and it's timeless in general, so take what resonates. And I'm going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then I will dive in with some other decks. Always the goal to use as many decks as possible. All right, here we go. Oh, and keep in mind that when you see this, it's for the coming week for you. All right, here we go. Ooh, we've got By the Book in reverse, number 11. Exchanging Gifts, 27. No Place Like Home in reverse, number 50. Rebecca made it. Hello. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm going to need my book for this. Let's see. Yeah. I want to spend a ton of time trying to figure this out when I can just read it. All right. Hey, Lioness made it. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Wasn't sure if you'd be out doing your errands. All right. So let's make sure. Yeah. So this By the Book in reverse is all about doing things not by the book, being kind of a rebel, maybe. It says now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Wow, revolt. That's a big word right there. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. So, yeah, it's time to kind of get yourself outside of the box. And isn't that interesting with exchanging gifts? She's popping up out of the box. um, there's something that you're meant to give, maybe to the world, to your community, could be to someone specific. Whatever this is, it could also be like this gift could be something that is, um, it's not your traditional kind of gift. Like you have something that you can offer somebody or a group in some way that is it's different and it's unexpected. It's um I don't know. It's something that is, yeah, it's unexpected, but it ends up being like a really like nice surprise. Someone's pretty excited about what you have to give, but it's no place like home. What is this? Um oh yes. Yes. So this is about, it says there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. What is familiar and known is not the best choice. It's time to do something differently. And this has to do with how you provide value. What do you have to give? You have something pretty amazing here that you're possibly keeping under wraps, or you feel like it's not good enough, or people won't receive it well. Yeah. Um, and there's a need to just um, embrace the unknown, embrace what feels odd, not wrong. I was going to say wrong, but it doesn't feel wrong. It just feels odd. Yeah, like, when you're first trying to do something, like for example, I like to try and use my left hand when I can because I'm a righty, and so when I'm first doing something with my left hand, um, it's it's uncomfortable and strange, and I don't. It doesn't. Whatever I'm doing doesn't come out very well. I need the practice. So there could be something like that. So let's go to the Kipper deck. Who's here? Mojo Tarot made it too. Yay. So glad you guys are here. Powdering the peach. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. Okay, we've got toil and labor, number 38. Privileged lady, number 12. And unexpected income, number 27. Um, it seems like you've been working really hard at something. You've put a lot of energy, effort, time, energy. Did I say that? Energy into something um, that is potentially going to elevate you. You're going to get recognized either by somebody who has some resources where they are able to kind of um, contribute to what you have to offer, whatever this is, or this is you going to the next level because of what you've been working on. And this it's a feminine energy. It doesn't mean like anybody can embody this. um and then there's this unexpected income coming in because you're yeah, you've really been putting some effort in, and if you're already doing this, it's going to pay off. If you're not sure what this even is yet, I don't know. I feel like you know what kind of value you bring. You know what you have to offer. And I feel like you have been working on it behind the scenes. Whatever it is, it's going to pay off. You going outside of your comfort zone, absolutely going to pay off. So, uh-oh, we got cards falling. Just leave them. Okay. I'm going to go with the Osho Zen Tarot. Creativity, the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy. Comparison, 5 of Clouds. Yeah. Oh, you don't recognize your worth, or you don't recognize that what you have to offer is, I don't know, you're comparing yourself to others when your thing is its own thing. You can't compare apples and oranges. You can't compare bamboo and trees. They're, they each have their qualities that are different. Oh, and we've got the Miser, 4 of Rainbows. So there's this, you're not feeling confident in who you are and what you have to offer. We have with this Empress, it's like you're she's reaching for the moon. It's creativity. It's about doing something. This toil and labor is about doing something that you love. This is a gift that you have to give because you spent a lot of time on it. And you're in this energy of being able to provide to a lot of people, um, where it's like you're you're really inspired. It's like overflowing, these ideas, whatever this is. I hate that it's all washed out. um it's bringing you into balance, but it's like you don't trust that what you're bringing to the table is actually worth anything. You don't recognize your value. You have so much to give. And so what's happening is you're comparing yourself to others, whether it's others who kind of do a similar thing, or you're just looking at people in general, like, um, people you perceive to be successful, and you're like, "Well, I, I don't feel like I can reach that level or whatever." And so you're shutting down energetically because you're comparing yourself. It's bringing in these feelings, these thoughts of feeling less than, feeling not great about yourself. And so it's causing you to close that valve to the universe. Um, that energy, like the universe is just always trying to shower us with what it is that we want, and it's us who is kind of in charge of the valve opening and closing. And so because of this negative thinking that you don't have, that you're not good enough, or what you have to offer isn't good enough or something, it's it's causing it's causing you to seize up, to contract. And then there's this energy drain, and you can kind of see, if I can get it to focus. Come on, camera. This figure, I guess it's a she, is holding on to these. Yeah, let's get my face out of the way. Maybe that'll help. Is holding on to these jewels, but then there's this leak, this energy leak going out, and so you want to, I don't know. Yeah, you want to be in this energy where you're just like, hey, like, I'm just me, and I'm just enjoying life, and doing my thing, and it's okay. Like, people can take it or leave it. Um so let's pick some cards from the spirit animal oracle. Redbeard made it, and Jasminxie is here too. Awesome. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, so we've got Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Number 23. Whatever you're feeling inspired to do, that inspiration is coming directly from the universe. There's a reason that you have this desire, this urge to create something, because it's meant to be brought into the world. Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. 43. Um I think let me get one more. You see clearly now that Spirit has your back. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. 48. Um okay. So this could also have to do with you doing something, or yeah, creating something, whatever this is, where you feel like you need to be an expert, right out the gate. And that's just not how it works. There's this concept I came across a few years ago called taking imperfect action. And pretty much with everything, I can't say everything, I don't want to use the E word, but for most things, when you're first learning them, right out the gate, you're gonna be fumbly. It's like when I was talking about using my left hand. Um, it feels a little strange, a little off, until you get comfortable with it. So I feel like there's some kind of wanting to be perfect, kind of the perfectionism coming in here, and there's a need to just, like, let yourself be in that beginner mind where you're like, I'm open to learning. I may make mistakes. That's okay. Mistakes aren't bad. They help us to learn we need to do and not do. And oh, I was going to say something. Yeah, so ultimately I feel like this is kind of percolating in you, and it's coming to the surface where you're like, "Oh, I I see more clearly now how I've been um holding myself back, that my negative thinking is keeping me stuck or holding me down somehow." There could be some kind of spiritual awakening that's happening within you, or spiritual growth, which can often be kind of difficult, or challenging. But when you kind of surrender, when you allow things to just kind of flow in, and the Empress is all about allowing, right? Um, it kind of clears up your energy. It opens that valve again and allows things to flow. So let's go with the Oracle Tarot. We've got the Four of Pentacles, steady process, which is the same as this. This is also basically Four of Pentacles. Steady process. The High Priestess, feminine influence, inner guidance. That is for me as a reader, all water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And the Sun, awards, camaraderie, and affection. Leo energy. Wow. See? Once again, we have we this progression, this steady process. You're building up your resources, you're building up, you're creating something. You're creating something that is very meaningful. It could be spiritually based. I mean, it could be like, um, I don't know, like maybe you're going to become some kind of spiritual teacher, spiritual leader in yeah, something where you're really tapping into your intuition, and into that feminine energy. And with the Empress there, that is also a very strong feminine energy. And the feminine energy is around receiving and allowing and being very, yeah, intuitive, very, like, very psychic. I feel like you're using, maybe you identify as being psychic, or maybe that is an ability that you're kind of starting to tap into. Whatever this is, it's resulting in this wonderful energy, just happiness, joy. What is it again? Awards. Maybe you're getting some kind of award for what you're putting out, because it is so different, um, or there's something special about it. Camaraderie and affection. You're getting also attention from others. I feel like, yeah, there's a group. I think there's more than one here who really appreciate you and what you're putting out into the world. And maybe too, with that camaraderie, there are other people in a similar, doing similar things that you're reaching out to, or there's maybe you're masterminding, or maybe by what you're doing, you're attracting people to you, and that is create it's kind of like attracting your soul tribe, and so there's this camaraderie with your group. So what next? Let's get some rune cards. Gateway number 21. There was another. What was the other 21? Oh, I'm wrong. There's 12. Okay. What is it? Gateway, separation, and fertility. Number 8. You're heading you're making your way up that hill. You keep working, you keep, putting your effort into something. You're going to make it to the top. Um and this separation, this could be where you're separating yourself from from an old way of being, an old way of thinking, or just like whatever this is that you're doing, you're moving on, like you're recreating your life, or you're stepping into a whole new, like you're going to have a different schedule. um your life is going to be different, and so there's a separation between you and what you used to, maybe what you used to spend time doing, or spend the people you spent time with, or something. And there's this this growth that's coming from this. I keep getting it's a separation from your, from the negative, the stinking thinking that's been, keeping you stuck, holding you back, making you feel like you're not worthy, or you don't have something to offer. I feel like that's changing. Oh, and that is, it's a snake. So you're shedding an old skin in preparation to bring forth something new into the world with this fertility. That very much lines up with that Empress card. um what? Oh yeah, I want, ooh, I'll do the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Ooh, we've got Will, lucky number 13. Fruition, number 37. And focus, number 14. Yeah, with your, because of your will and your focus, something is coming to fruition. You're fertile, and then bam, so there's your creation coming out for the whole world to see. Uh okay, two of these are wearing masks. Are you doing something where you're staying, you're like, you're doing it incognito, or you're yeah, it's like it makes me think of Daft Punk, the band Daft Punk, and they always show up with these helmets on. Nobody knows who they actually, well, nobody, but their fans, people in general, don't know who they are. And it's like you're trying to do something without being discovered. It may be because there's a fear of, um, losing your privacy. Maybe you'll get bombarded. You want to be able to continue living your life, without getting bothered a bunch. Oh, and interesting too with the will, we've got the moon cycles there, or the cycles of the moon. So it's requiring will to get you to where you want to go. You're putting in all this energy, but the fruition is this unexpected income. And I love this focus card because that butterfly right there, the butterfly is about transformation, and it's right there at her third eye. And she's submerged in the water, but only halfway. Water represents emotion. So this is like coming out of a very emotional time, or it could be where you're immersing yourself in your emotions, but not getting lost in them, like not drowning in them, just getting comfortable with feeling your emotions. And that's what is important to do in order to access your intuition. So there's a major transformation happening here, and it is there is some really big spiritual energy, a spiritual shift that's happening for you. So let me get an abundance angel card. Successful funding. Okay. I haven't gotten this one before. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. That's exactly what I was just saying. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. And that kind of speaks to oh, what was it? I was talking about, I don't know, earlier, like I got the feeling like there's this group, right? And partnerships. Oh yeah, there's oh yeah, this one, the camaraderie with the sun. You may be, once you present this to the world or present this to the group or whatever, you're going to have people who are like fully in support and may want to collaborate with you or do everything they can to help boost you. um Maybe that's there's somebody, privileged lady, somebody with some money who really sees what you have to offer, sees the value in it, and is just like, yeah, I want to invest. I want to invest in this person. So awesome. Things are going in an excellent direction for you. So let me is this what I want? Sure. I'm gonna go with another rune card, a different rune deck, and pick the final rune card. Oh, yeah. I wanna also, let's see. Maybe I'll do this first. I'll pick what's it called? I forget, the mystical shaman oracle. I love this deck, but it requires reading. Let's do some of my other decks. Um, get a card here. We've got completion. Well, that doesn't require much reading, does it? We've got the, what's it called? The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail, the coming around full circle. The ending is the beginning. And this is number 9. Um, all right, I'll just read. Just because this book is chock full of wisdom. Okay, so we've got you. Okay, you have finished a cycle and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Yeah, yeah, it is. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. You're coming to the end of a cycle, or yeah, you will be. Whatever this is that you're working on, you're going to come to a place where you can finally sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Okay, so, oh yeah, Fehu. This is so great because if you look at the characters here, it's all about opulence and luxury and sitting out, by the pool with your little cute little dog and or like there's there's a lot of what's the word? Um yeah, I think I said it. Opulence and luxury. Let's see. Fehu. Ooh, it's number 1. Okay. This rune card signifies wealth, material possessions, and success in business. Owning cattle was a sign of wealth in ancient times, and this inevitably focuses interpretation of the rune's meaning on matters concerning money, property, and new income sources. Unexpected new income. However, it can also indicate forms of wealth that money cannot buy, such as good health, love, and happiness, and serve as a reminder to be grateful for the things in our lives that we may be taking for granted. The need for generosity, sharing your good fortune, or taking time out to help others is another facet of this rune. Additionally, Fehu may symbolize exciting new beginnings. This new beginning could be a new business venture, but it could also point to the need to define your life less by outward show and more by the things that are priceless. Yeah. Um that's amazing. The ending is the beginning. The completion leads to a new beginning. Maybe like it's hard everyone's going to be in a different point on their timeline in relation to this, but um, you're coming to the end, you're completing something that you've worked very hard on, and then there's the beginning. Um, you're going to reap the harvest, and then you're going to be ready for something new, or ready to take it to the next level. Anyway, it's beautiful. And I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah. And the sun made it right at the last second. Um, and yeah, thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And